couple of broadcasts, and I had to abandon it because something wasn't working. That's Kate Rusby and Carolina on My Mind, a cover of James Taylor. And I finally got to play it. Kate Rusby's a folk singer, obviously, and she's a singer-songwriter, and I love her stuff. And she's done an album of covers, so check her out. Good. Well, thanks for tuning in. I rushed back from my live Talking Bollocks, which was bollocks. Socially distanced, sold out. Everyone enjoyed it. It was myself and Tony Way from Afterlife and Sean McLaughlin, stand-up, who supported me on tour. Yeah, it was three idiots talking bollocks. It was like this, but three of us. So thanks to everyone who came out, and it got a couple of comedians paid, and people got out, and yeah, I seem to enjoy it. It's hard work though, even to the point where I thought, because I was like going to be on stage, and I've worn either sweatpants or pajamas for the last 8 months, and I thought, oh, I've got to wear jeans because I've got to put a belt on because the mic pack has to hook on a belt. So I thought, oh, I've got to wear jeans. And then I thought, oh, I'll have to wear underpants. I haven't worn underpants for 8 months. No point, right? But it's okay in black sweatpants. If you have a little wee, there's a little bit of dribble, it doesn't show. But on stage in jeans, in sort of faded old jeans, I thought of everything. I thought, I don't want to go out there with a little web badge. So even that was a chore, thinking, oh, I've got to put underpants on and jeans. But we did it for a laugh. We might do some more, I don't know. I mean, I've got to do Supernature warm-ups. And I'm not going to do, I've been doing these through lockdown, and hopefully that's coming to an end when the vaccine comes out. What? Yeah, I said vaccine, Colin, you twat. So yes, this show is dedicated to Rupert. I'm sure everyone who follows me and tunes in here knows that our friend Rupert died yesterday. Very sad. He was sort of like the life and soul of these. Yeah, he'll be missed. And there's so much. It's lovely to see so much love. So yeah, and me and Jane saw this in the shop today, and we couldn't believe it. I mean, that is Rupert as an angel with a little present, giving the gift of laughter. And Jane's going to send that to Rupert's mum. So cheers. R.I.P. Rupert. So let's do a few questions. Not too many, I'm tired. And I've done one of these live. I did an hour and a half of this shite. Thanks for tuning in. Right. Okay. Eyes are stinging. Came home, had a bath. A little bit of bubble bath. I was tired anyway. My gum boil's gone down though. I haven't had toothache for like 2 days. It's still a little gum boil, goes up and down now, which I've been looking it up. I've been looking it up online before I get to all the things that it could be that kill me. And it's like, it says it's bacteria. And I wash my mouth out with salt water and mouthwash and everything. And I don't know. Anyway. And my bunion, that still hurts. Is this what you tuned in for? Right. Philly Ann. I know you and Jane are quite active. Yeah, well, yeah. We are actually. Considering I'm falling apart, I played tennis Friday. I can do that. I played an hour and 20 minutes. Sort of good level as well. and it's the only thing that I can do that I can run around for that long because I sort of care because I'm pretty good at tennis. And yet, then I walk to the restaurant after or something, and I can hardly walk. It's like a walrus. Put him on the beach, he's fucked. He's like, oh, put him in the water. That's me playing tennis. I've got all the moves. Fiddian, I know you and Jane are quite active. What's the dumbest way you've injured yourself? I, uh, I don't know. I don't think I am one of those. Not anymore. Maybe when I was younger, I'm one of those stupid things like try and walk along a wall or something, or I don't know, climb scaffolding. But um, I don't think I ever did that. I don't think I was that brave when I was young. So no, with me, I get injured doing nothing. I pulled my back once, putting my toothbrush back in the thing where I must have twisted a little bit, and it just went. I thought, oh, I was on the floor like that. What have you done? Put a toothbrush back. It doesn't take. I don't need to do dumb things to get injured now. I can wake up injured. I can wake up and go, I fucking pulled every muscle in my neck for no reason. Think that. How did you injure yourself? Sleeping. So yeah, it's all falling apart. It just falls apart when you get to this stage. Gunner. You, me, and Pockets. Pockets is a monkey. Gunner's a dog. You, me, and Pockets are having a picnic with lots of treats. We are pondering a question that we look to you to answer. Here we go. In this universe, is there something greater than ourselves? Well, that's difficult, really, because we are part of it, aren't we? We are just part of the universe. We are another collection of matter with this incredible 1,000,000,000 to 1 shot of introspection and intelligence, but we're basically just a much bigger, cleverer blob of protein. So we're part of it. We've got everything inside us. We've got all the physics and all the biology and all the chemistry in the universe in us. Do you know what I mean? We are part of the universe. So if it's an existential sort of metaphysical, religious question, no, there isn't. I don't mean we're the greatest. I mean we're all equal. We're all equal to other animals, and we're part of science and nature. We're just a thing. We're a thing. It's like saying, is a tree greater than a beetle? No, it's all the same, but different. Good question, though, isn't it? I don't know how to add to that. I don't know enough to make my answer sound cleverer. Oh dear. Joey. Firstly, I would like to say that Rupert's hilarious questions will be greatly missed. Run free, Rupert. My question. Once upon a time, I woke up from a nap to find there was no food in my bowl. Joey's a cat. What if it was an old woman? What if Joey was an old woman? I'm talking to an old woman who eats food out of a bowl. Once upon a time, I woke up from a nap to find there was no food in my bowl. What's the shortest horror story you can think of? Yeah, that is a horror story, isn't it? So something like that. What's the what? Oh, well, I think my top 10 horror stories would be 8-legged creatures. I think the most recent one, I felt helpless. I was on tour. I was playing Ipswich, and I stayed in this lovely country hotel a few miles out. It's beautiful, but the price you pay for a beautiful country hotel that's listed, right? So those old wooden beams and and all that sort of stuff, as you'd imagine. Spiders have no respect for how much I pay for my king suite. They, 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 they don't care. If I go, listen, this is £1,000 a night, lads. Can you stay out? I go, no, we got legs. We will come into your big room, right? They're everywhere. They're everywhere in the fucking countryside, and they're everywhere in an old hotel, right? Obviously, it's all clean. Everyone's done everything. Everyone's vacuumed and all that, right? But there's nooks and crannies and fucking ceilings and beams and anyway, one decided to come out and say hello. I went into the room, and there's like a little corridor to get into the right, and there was this fucking spider on the wall, and I thought, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't want to walk past it. It wouldn't like it was going to jump on me, but I thought, oh my god. I thought, oh no, Jane. I couldn't do anything. I didn't want to knock it down because then I'd never fucking find it. So I thought, I know, I'll go to reception. I went to reception, and there's this sort of middle-aged woman there. She went, hello, can I help you? I said, oh yeah. I was trying to be all calm, like it was no big deal. Like heart, like that, like fucking terrified. I went, oh yeah, there's a spider in my room, and I went, I didn't want to kill it. Didn't want to kill it. Like I was being, I went to someone in my room. She went, oh yeah, I'll get rid of that. And she sort of walked with me. She went over there, like, yeah, great, yeah. She went in there, fucking thing like that, and she just went like that. And as I was playing McCall, I was going, oh cheers, like that. But she had to walk past me. So as she walked past me in this corridor, I sort of went, oh, turned away like that. And and she sort of put it outside, right? And she went, oh, thank you for not for squashing it on the wall. I went, oh, no problem. I'm thinking, oh no, but I shat myself. Oh yeah, I saved the wallpaper. So, I hope that answers your question. Oh, Freya, in Afterlife, what actor or actress from the cast is most like their on-screen character? Oh, I think I've had a couple of questions about that. We had one today, actually, live about Afterlife. Well, I think all the normal, what you'd say normal characters, the ordinary folk, everyday folk, which most of them are sort of a bit like their character in the sense that I like actors to use their own voice, their own mannerisms, their own, I don't want to put on funny voices and wigs and accents and that. I want it to be real. So you probably think that, the normal ones like Matt are most like Tom Basden. He's not like that. Obviously, Matt, my boss, is a bit of a bore and a nerd and a nervous, and Tom Basden, the actor, isn't like that. But that's his voice and his own mannerisms and all that. So you think that? I think the exception are the weird characters like Brian Gittins. Obviously, David was nothing like Brian Gittins. But then even then, like with Dougie in Derek with a terrible haircut and a sort of, talking about death and his life was pointless. I still wanted Carl to use his own sort of voice and an accent and sort of there's a, you know what I mean? It's recognise. You think you'd still go, oh, that's Carl in a wig. You know what I mean? I suppose I might be most like mine because I use my own voice and mannerisms and all that, and I've written it, and some of the things he hates, I hate, like, the sort of misanthropic stuff where he can't stand chewing or he thinks it's easy this one, isn't it? The dog. Oh, here, Pickle, meowing. Pickle. The dog is the most like is the on-screen character. Auntie is. Oh, do you want to see Pickle? Pickle, do you want to say hello? Where are you? You want to say hello? Come here then, give me the hour. Oh, couldn't catch her. Couldn't catch her. She ran away. She yelled to get my attention. I went out there and she just walked off. So, this is. No one's got any respect for me. Even my cat. Oh dear. Someone asked when will Afterlife be ready. I should do a sort of a sort of frequently asked question. Well, I've sort of finished the script, although I'm still playing with it. Right to the end, right to the wire. We're filming in April, May. If everything goes smoothly, then it takes 7 weeks to film, 12, 14 weeks to edit and finish. And even when it's handed in, it then takes Netflix 2 months to translate it into like 160 languages and dialects and subtitles and stuff. So, tell me about it. So I finished it like June, July, August maybe. It was in August, September. I mean, it'd be a year, nearly. Just for people to watch it in one go and go, yeah, it was alright. All the... I get it. And people go, do some more. I go, oh, alright. I'll just write for another year, film it. If people knew the work that goes into something. I mean, it takes effort to do a shit program. It takes a bit of effort to do a shit program, to get a program made that's shit. To get an average program made, and that takes quite a lot of effort. To make a good show, I mean, that really is. To make a brilliant show is fucking rare. It takes a fucking lot of work. So just think of that. I'm not saying I make brilliant shows. I'm saying, think of that. When you watch a going show that is brilliant, I want you to know that has taken so much fucking work. And even an average show that you might not like, that's fucking taken a lot of work. Still, it's better than the real job, isn't it? Emma. Our mayor was arrested on Friday, Liverpool, after allegations of bribery and intimidation. Within an hour of his arrest, his nickname was trending on Twitter. Needless to say, Chippy Tits was not happy. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you publicly? Well, I think I've dealt with this, haven't I? With me, right? I haven't broken the law or been arrested or got into a fight at a football match or fallen out of a club, coked up off the edge, right? I've done none of those things, right? I'm not embarrassed by the things I say on telly. Falling over. It's by far falling over. A couple of times I've just slipped on my arse in the ice or the leaves. I just thought, fucking hell. And it's fine when you're 18. You just laugh it off. You go, hey, fucking, yeah, see that. But when you're my age, a middle-aged man, I shouldn't be falling over. And that's when it happens more, and that's when it's most dangerous. I mean, I think I'm hitting my head or something. So it's falling over. And nearly falling over is sometimes worse when you sort of splay your legs like a fucking baby deer and you try and get it and you pull a muscle or something. It's horrible. Hitting your head, that's pretty bad. I don't think I've done that. But yeah, falling over, bumping into shit. First time I did Parkinson, right? I mean, that was like the biggest thing I'd done to that point. The Office had come out, and I got invited to Peter Parks, and I used to watch that as a kid. Everyone watched it, right? So it was like, and also it's big because you think everyone you know is watching this, right? And the first thing I thought was, what if I fall down the stairs? So I went out and I got a pair of shoes. I've still got them, right? I wore them to all the like award shows for a couple of years. It had tread. It had like tread. It was rubber and it had like tread, like a tractor tire. I thought I cannot fall over in these. True. I think I might have even mentioned it on the show when I was so nervous about doing this. Yeah. There you go. Kermit. I think it's the light. I think it's the light that makes my eyes sting more than the bubble. Because if I don't do this and I have a bubble bath, I don't walk around the house with stingy eyes. So, or it's a mixture of the two. But I think it's that. Could that be true? Are any scientists out there? Could that light be giving me stingy eye rays? Kermit, if you had the power to shrink anything and take it with you wherever you go, what thing would you shrink most often? That's a great question, that. Rest in peace, Rupert, says Kermit. Everyone has, by the way. Everyone's mentioned Rupert. Hold on, though. What's the point? So, like, could I shrink my tennis court, and then when I go, like a little tennis court, I've got a little tennis court, but then where would I fucking put it? If I need a thing that's the space. Could I could just go magic, go boom, and then there's a tennis court in the middle of a playing field for when I'm away. Could I do that? That'd be useful, wouldn't it? Why don't I just go to a tennis court? That's a different one. Oh, or I could smuggle pickle, couldn't I? I could shrink pickle down to like that. Put it in one of those fancy rings, like that, little tiny. I'd shrink a little oxygen thing like that, so it'd be big to him. So pickle would be like tiny like that, and it'd be in like a big thing to him, but it'd be a little like a thing on my ring, and I could just walk through customs like that, and then get him the other way in the hotel room and go, and he'd be a normal cat, and he'd be in Barcelona or something. Well, I was going through customs and there was like a sniffer dog going mental and they were searching me and the dog was going, there's a fucking tiny cat in his ring, and they're going, bad boy, you idiot, he's got nothing on him. I go, I don't know what he's doing. So I was going, I don't know what he's fucking, it's going, there's a fucking cat in the fucking ring. Oh dear, I need a wee. Oh look, we're getting to it now, and I said I wouldn't do a really long one. Bella, last question. Bella the Bedlington Whippet. Sometimes I sense danger. Usually it's confirmed that I am wrong. But a knock on the door could be a murderer or thief. You never know. Oh. When this happens, I will alert my household by running to the front door whilst parking. So my question is, have you ever got up to answer the door when really it was just a noise on the TV? Is that what you do, Bella? You hear a noise on the TV and you go fucking rush into the door. I love that a dog thinks that everyone's out to kill their family. I love that. I love they think, oh, there's danger here, but they go towards it. Aren't they good? Aren't they brilliant? I have phone rings. Phone rings on TV confuse me. I'm always hearing things. I am hypersensitive. I hear Jake. I go, what's that? Jake goes, I can't hear anything. And it's like I have to walk around the room, and it's like a plug going. It drives me mad. I've always got earplugs nearby in case Something annoys me. I can hear Pickle snoring sometimes. Not snoring, but she goes, That doesn't annoy me though. That doesn't annoy me. Animals doing anything don't annoy me. It's the human whose fault it is. Anything. It could. There could be crows and ducks and chickens and like going like just like fucking wolves. Anything, right? If someone's got their TV on slightly too loud, I'm like, who the fuck's that? I just fucking. We're moving. Oh dear. Oh God. Well, there you go. I rushed home for this shite. Um, so thanks very much, everyone. Thanks for all your lovely tweets to Roop. And Jane's going to send that to Roop's mum. It's incredible, isn't it, that we saw that today? It looks just like him. So yeah, stay safe, be nice to animals, and R.I.P. Rupert. Cheers.